Guillermo Rigondeaux retires in controversial showdown with Vasyl Lomachenko. The Cuban was trailing on the cards to the Supreme WBO super featherweight champion, but decided to throw in the towel and he didn't re-emerge for the start of the 7th round. Rigondeaux was frustrated by the bigger and better Lomachenko in all but one of the rounds and had a point deducted in the 6th for persistent holding. The former WBA super bantamweight champion revealed he injured his left hand in the 2nd round, but the withdrawal left a bitter taste. Rigondeaux had asked for a huge night like this for years, so he will have only lost more respect with the ending of this fight as he looked for a way out. But it should take nothing away from the brilliance of Lomachenko, who cemented his place as the best fighter on the planet with just his 10th win out of 11 professional fights. The two-time Olympic gold medalist and two-weight world champion in the paid ranks was simply on a different level, even against a fighter who has also won the best prize in amateur boxing twice. Boxing's purists could not wait for this fight, and, at times, it was a brilliant matchup between the sport's two most skilled fighters. Rigondeaux started well and was able to frustrate Lomachenko in the first, but the Ukrainian's size advantage was clear. Lomachenko's superb jab helped him dominate the 2nd round, and his footwork allowed him to close the distance with ease. Rigondeaux was simply not throwing enough, and his persistent holding frustrated Lomachenko, as well as the 5,000 strong crowd at the theater in Madison Square Garden. Lomachenko landed a big left in the 3rd and rattled through jabs as Rigondeaux stood in front of him and did not have the sharpness to get out of the way. With no left hand to deter the defending WBO super featherweight champion, Rigondeaux was looking in trouble in the 4th, and it looked like the Ukrainian would force a stoppage. He continued to dominate in the 5th, and some of his work, sharp jabs followed by left hands to the head and body, was simply outstanding. Rigondeaux did land a good left in the 6th, but it was still Lomachenko's round. Then the drama happened as the Cuban's corner indicated their man didn't want to continue. Rigondeaux became the 4th man in a row to retire against Lomachenko, and the crowd booed. It was made worse by the fact the Cuban failed to properly credit the brilliance of his opponent, citing the injury as the only reason he lost. But that was not true, as Lomachenko was superb, and if he continues to rise through the weights, and does not add to his solitary defeat, then he could become one of the best ever. He's not far off that level already, that is for sure. While at 37, and having surrendered his WBA super bantamweight title, Rigondeaux's career looks finished.